What's up, everybody? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night at Play. Now, you might be wondering why I'm wearing the same gear from last week. Well, there's three reasons. One, we got a new custom thumbnail from my buddy Velo, and we wanted to use that right away. Two, I didn't like how we ended up last time with the uh, not falling asleep, but failing a health check and being out in the middle of nowhere somewhere over Singapore and, just not, or just having some bad news. It was just sad. We had done so good early and then it just started snowballing. So we're going to try it again. We're going to get going. And reason number three why we're playing Aviatrix 37 again, look at this gear. I mean, come on now. Getting our money's worth with this. Worth the view alone. All right, my friends. So, Sierra Bravo Alpha 47 is my flight sim. This is Hotel Victor Golf 47. Is getting ready on runway 30 on Northfield in the Oakland Municipal Airport. And we are getting set to go. So let me click into our cool Aviatrix page, but only if I can see it, because this is nothing for me. Okay, there we go. Let me pop these up and put on the real spectacles, because now I can see. So we are set to go. We got our co-pilot Dolph Ziggler. He's going to be showing you where we are as far as the damage. We're at 0 damage right now, but we could go to 1, 2, 3 plus. We're going to, like I said, we're starting in Oakland. We're going to continue on. Now, if you didn't see the last video, how dare you? But we're trying to fly around the world from Oakland and back. We're going to be today in the Douglas DC-2. I actually mispronounced it as the DC-3, but it is the Douglas DC-2. Last time we were in the Boeing 247, which was a fun plane. It's just, again, just bad luck continued to hit us towards the end. But we're going to see how far we can get. We have completed the around the world in the Lockheed Electra. We've gotten to somewhere in around, like I said, around Singapore for the 247. So let's see what we can do with the Douglas DC-2. So, again, quick rules. You got 160 of these hexagon-style board pieces to go around the world. You're going to start in Oakland, and you're going to move on Burbank, Tucson, New Orleans. You don't have to stop at every stop. You can go, if you think you can push it, you can. If you think you got to go for something real short, do it. We got 360 of these 2-hour blocks to do that 160. So it sounds easy, but yeah, just in our last game, we had government red tape. We got ill. Actually, we got ill twice, I believe. We had sleep issues. We had fueling issues. There's a lot of things that are going to take those 100 or those 360 time blocks off. And so we're going to do our best and see if we can make it. So we're going to have 5 die because we're in the DC-2. We do not get the special 10-sided experience die because we did not, finish, safely last time. So that's the best way to put it, yeah. So our co-pilot Ziggler is ready. He's told ATC, we are going. So let's get into the action. Our first roll is a 5. Now we could take it as a 5, but we would have to roll for damage, or we could take it as a 2. So we will take it as 2. And we'll mark off our first thing. So we are in the air. Like I said in the last one, you want to stay above these yellow, green, blue hexagons, because that means you're flying low. You need to get up to that safe altitude. If you fly low, it could cause you not to go as far. So we don't want to do that. Could also cause damage. We're going to roll a 3 next. So 1, 2, 3. So we're already past Burbank. So we don't need to stop there. We can hit Tucson would be nice. We rolled a 6. Now if we roll a 6, we could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could be 2 away from New Orleans. Great start. But we'd have a damage roll to do. And again, damage roll, you have a 33% chance of getting no damage. But do you want to take that chance so early? If we take 2, we're still going to be hovering over Tucson, basically. And that's what we'll do. Because in this case right now, we have a 5 out of 6 chance to basically land in Tucson safely. And we got the 6. That is good. We'll take it as a 2 and land in Tucson. Now we got to roll to make sure our landing is decent. And this is the one that's interesting because this Douglas DC-2 has a few differences from the other planes, but one is that I notice is the landing is 1, 2, 3, 4 is good, 5 and 6 is bad. So let's hope. And we roll a 5, so we will have we'll land, but we're gonna have a damage roll. Well, let's see. We want a landing damage. 1, 2, or 3 gets you a 0 damage. 4 and 5 get you a damage, and 6 is could be a lot worse. And we're gonna start with an yes. So we know we're getting damage. The question is how bad. It's a 1, so it's an engine propeller issue. Engine propeller. 1 damage. Tucson. It's good to be in Tucson, but not starting off hot. We're moving Dolph over to the 1. So we have an option of either flying with the 1 damage. The only real difference is it takes the 1 die out. So if you roll a 1, you're going nowhere. So we can either do that, or we can, use blocks to repair. Now these airports in America are all 4s. So you roll a 1 die. And whatever that die is, you multiply that number of blocks by 4. So 2 would be 8, 3 would be 12, So we're going to roll 4, so 16 blocks are gone already. This one's going to take 32 hours to fix. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now the good thing about this was we didn't have to sleep or we slept through that. Because you're not going to not sleep for 32 hours. So you got your sleep. Now we just got to refuel. I moved Dolph back to the 0. Our refueling was totally fine. So we'll put a fuel block in, and we are set to go. It is now about 10 o'clock on day 2, 10 p.m. And we're leaving Tucson. It's a 2. Good, solid, soft takeoff. Here we go. It's a 1. Okay. That's not bad. I could actually, because I took off from Tucson, I could actually go kind of loop it around, catch the wind and get that die back. So I think that's what we'll do. So anytime you're in one of the wind spots, you can get your die back because you've caught a favorable wind. Okay, and we rolled a 2. So we're 5 spaces from New Orleans with 2 die. You know, we have 3, but we need actually we have 4 spaces. We need 1 die to land. So right now, anything but a 1 is going to get me into New Orleans fine. And we rolled a 6, so that works. So it was 1, 2, then 1, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, and then the 6. Okay. So yep, everything's fine. Now we got to land again. So hopefully a 1 through 4 this time. And we got a 1. Smooth like butter. We buttered that landing in New Orleans. There's a weird sound going on outside. Okay. So it is now 10 o'clock on 10 o'clock in the morning on day 3. We don't have to do any damage. We are gonna sleep only because now we're at that point where if you're up for 9 blocks, you have to then do a health check. We are right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 2 blocks. Honestly, we're 2 blocks from a health check anyway, so that would be 9. So we would have to health check already. So we're gonna get some shut-eye in New Orleans. And it's a 1, so it must have been the softest mattress I've ever had. It's so good. S for 8 hours sleep. Now we're gonna fuel, and the fuel is fine. So there we go. Thank you, New Orleans. It was nice being here, but we gotta go. It is 8 p.m. on day 3. One of these goes away. Sorry. And we roll a 4. That's a good start. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to move this over. So we have Miami San Juan is where we're on. And Caripito and Fortaleza. Capri. That could be some. I'm going to hack every name. I apologize. But Fortaleza is over here. So we got our 4. Now we got a 6. 6 would put us halfway to San Juan with 2 to go. Or it would put us in, or we could just use it as 2 and get right over Miami. And I think that's what we'll do. We're going to play safe. It's too early to be going crazy. And we hit that 4. We only need the 2, so we'll take it. We are going to land even a little early. And we rolled a 1. We're butter in those runways. And we are in Miami. I'm actually headed to Miami on Friday. Gonna go see the soon-to-be depleted Miami Marlins take on the San Diego Padres. All right, so we made it. We're gonna sleep because we're at the point now where, once we fuel, we'd only have 4 spaces to get. We'd have to roll 4 die before we do our health check. We may be landing while we're trying to get a health check. So we'll sleep. We got a nice sleep. It wasn't as good as New Orleans sleep, but that's okay. 4 4 blocks. Now we're going to go to fuel. Oh, fuel took a little bit. A little delay. But that's okay. It's now... It is now 4 o'clock on day 4. 4 p.m. on day 4. Or it's about to be. Not bad. We're leaving Miami. We're going over the blue now. We're going over the water. We roll a 6. So we'll just take that as a 2. Just get us to our cruising altitude. Now we roll a 1, but we're going to use the wind here. Since we didn't have a great roll, let's use that wind to get that die back. And we got a 5. So we'll take a 2. We're starting to get into airports that have those damage blocks. Like if we need to use damage, well, if we need to fix damage, we're going to use a lot of blocks. So we don't want to go. So we want to play a little safe. We got a 5. That's going to get us 2. We could use that to go up and get the wind, and then possibly land here at Caripito. But we're going to just go 2. Again, we're giving ourselves the 5 and 6 chance to land fine. And we got it. There's a 6. So again, we'll use it as a 2. No damage. We are here at San Juan. Now we're going to see if we can land fine. It's a 4. 4 is okay. 4 is like, it's not going to be butter, but it's going to be a non-damaging landing. And just making that all up. I like to think that, on a lot of these, when you're rolling a 1, it's like smooth as silk. If it's 3, it's like a little bumpy, but not bad. Same thing with like the sleep. How I was joking about how New Orleans, I rolled a 1 and it's the smoothest sleep ever. San Juan, we are here. This has been decent so far. Let's keep it going. We don't have to refuel, so we're just gonna sleep. Do we have to sleep? I think we do, because we had that delay in fuel, so that counts as 2 blocks. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By the time we refuel, we're gonna only have the 4, but we could actually do it and then land in Caripito, but then we gonna have to refuel. We're just wasting more time, or maybe. So we're gonna sleep. It's a 1. Oh, the San Juan mattresses. They're great too. Now we're gonna refuel. And the fueling is fine. Good stuff. It's midday, day 5. We're gonna leave San Juan. Now we could go to Caripito, which is right 2 spaces away. Or we could go to PRM, which is about halfway through the page. So that's where we're gonna go. I should get the live TV. I should get the box. And so we roll the 3 there, but I should get the box and get the because on the back of the instruction booklet is your city codes with all the airport listings. See, I was just going without the instruction. We're living on the edge here. But Paramaribo in Suriname is probably where we're going. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna shift over page number 3 of our 14 pages around the world. And again, huge shout out to Sam who designed the background and all this for these boards, these postcard style. You know, instead of a huge map, these guys in Play just made these cool postcards. I'll use this as an awesome example. They make you feel like you're there, like you're. This is what we're seeing when we fly. So, love it. Okay, so we did our 3. I put that in. Oh, okay. No, we got a 3 again, but consecutive 3s are bad when you're in air, but because the first 3 was during takeoff, that doesn't count. So we get a 3 here. Unfortunately, the next 3 would get us into Paramaribo, but maybe a 4 would be nice. Turbo is barking. It's never a good sign. I just knocked myself off. Hold on. Live TV. Then 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we did, in fact, roll the 1, 2, 3 again. So that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna take the 3 and go into Paramaribo, but we have to roll for damage on the in-flight damage. So 3, 3, 3. So let's not roll a 3 in this case because a 1 or a 2 will get us some no damage. And it's a 1. We got an oil leak. Come on now. It's nothing bad. But now we have to roll to see if we land fine in Paramaribo. And we do. It's a 2. A good, decent landing. All right. This might be the time to try to stretch sleep but it's only been 5, so we're actually going to pass a health check at 7, and then we got 6 to go. So we can certainly make it to Fortaleza, and maybe even to Tal before we have to sleep again, or be health checked. So I think this is going to be our first real stretch of sleep. So we're just going to roll for fuel. We roll a 3. Fueling is fine. Okay, so we're going to take off from Paramaribo. Now, Fortaleza is right there. It's 7 spaces away, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so Fortaleza is 7 spaces away. Natal is 8 spaces away. So we're probably going to land in Natal. Get ready for that jaunt across the Atlantic. All right, here we go. It's a 4. That's a great start for us. 2, 3, 4. Our takeoffs have been nice. All right. It's a 1. That puts us 2 away from Fortaleza, 3 away from Natal. And we roll a 5, so that makes us... That would put us into Fortaleza without damage. It could put a... We have another die, though. So if I go 1, 2, we're 2 away from Natal. Again, we're rolling that 5 of 6. This is the question, is do we... Because the thing is that Dakar takes a... there's a lot of spaces in between Natal and Dakar. If I land on Fortaleza, I have to add another space. So it's one of those things where, do we push it? I don't think so. I think we're gonna push it a little. We're gonna go 2 to Natal, And again, 5 of 6 chance. As long as we don't roll that 1, we're good. And we roll a 1. We're going to have to crash land. Now the good thing is, with the crash land, all we have to do, let me word it right. Okay, if you're not on a gold airport base, but you're down to your last fuel die, you'll have to attempt a crash landing. Roll the die. If the resulting number gets you to the airport, which in our case is a 1, we're fine. You've crash landed. You'll then roll the landing damage. If you roll a 5 or a 6, if you roll a 5 or a 6 on a crash landing, you roll twice on the landing damage chart. Oh, I'm just kidding. So what we do is we roll to see if we made it. Then we roll on this crash land. And so then that's going to be what we do. We got Oscar jumping around behind me. Okay. So obviously we made it. I didn't even have to really... we know we were going to make it. So now we're rolling on the crash landing damage. So this would be nice if we get a 1, because a 1 means no damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 with the DC 2 is only 1 damage. And it's a 6. So actually we're lucky that we're in the Douglas DC 2, because I know in the others, I have them right here, but I know in the other that, yeah, 5 or 6, like the Lockheed Electra, 5 or 6 would be 2 rolls, but because the DC 2, we only have 1 roll on the damage. So that's not bad. We could luck out, because landing damage, again, 1, 2, or 3 is not bad. But we roll a 5, because that's what we do. We got some landing gear underbelly damage. Okay. So we are here in Natal. NTL, okay. NTL. Now the question is, do we take... We are in the 1 damage. Do we roll for damage because we're in a 6? But, again, we have a long trek ahead of us, and if we damage, we could, roll a 1 and get nowhere. And judging by our luck, probably the case. No. So, underbelly damage. I forgot to write underbelly damage. 1 DMG in Natal. Okay. So we are going to... We'll roll for the damage. We're done well. I mean, we're on 4. We're only on day 6. We'll roll for the damage. We'll take a rest. Hopefully roll a 1. We'll probably roll a 6. We rolled a 4, so 24 blocks. 48 hours. Could have been worse. So, prepare. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now remember, we've slept during this time. We're rested. We just got to roll for fuel. Oh no, we rolled a 6 on the fuel. So this could be worse. Oh no, we rolled a 6. It's a mayday. We rolled a 2, contaminated fuel, a die times 3 delay. It's going to be a 15 block delay on contaminated fuel. See, when we say that when bad news starts, it snowballs. So we're at 0. Now, I am going to go into uh, okay, I'm going to take extra fuel on this. We're going to gamble, take a little extra fuel because we're going to hop the pond here. Now with extra fuel, we get the extra die. The trade-off is you are required to roll on takeoff damage chart if you roll a 5 or a 6. You don't on takeoff get the damage avoidance option. So see if we roll. So take the take the twos out of the takeoff. We will have to roll for damage if we roll in that category. And guess what? We did. So we're gonna have to roll 4 damage already on takeoff damage. It's a 2 though, and we luck out. A little issue with the tire. You know, what do we need that for? So we are going. It's a 2. Hold on. I'm going to take the wind here. Because we might even make it to Gao. However, Gao versus Dakar as far as... so I got the wind back. So this die is gone. Oh no. This die comes back as the 2. Okay. We have 4. Let's just run the wind for a bit. And it's a 1. 1. Give me a nice 3 or a 4 here. It's a 5. We'll go here to 2. And there we go. We got another 5, which gives us 2, and we landed in Dakar. Could we have landed? Let's see. I was there. 2 would give us a. We probably could have made it, but we're just gonna take. We're gonna be good. And we got a 2 for the landing, so that's good. So we have made it to Dakar. We've gone to watch the rally. So now we're only a few spaces away. We are going to sleep. And we get an O for sleep. Great. Thank you. Government red tape. Die times 6 blocks. Oh. 30 block delay. Didn't we do this already? I feel we've done this. Sleep. And then 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now we know I can count to 30. So we are now in the PM of day 12. We rolled a nice fuel. That's nice. With my sleep, my resting was 60 hours, I should be, well, ready to go. Okay, so we give back the die for the extra. And we take off with only a 1. That's not good. Because now we're in the low. We rolled a 2, though. 2 in low is okay. We're 2 spots from Gao, which might actually make sense. Because we're 7 from Fortaleza. Is that Fortaleza? Yeah. FGL. No, because Fortaleza we just passed already. Yes, this is Fort LeMay. Sorry. That's why you bring the book. That's my navigate. That's actually why you bring a navigator, because then you. We got a 3. Now it's like. Three, we would have to roll a 4. So yeah, we're just gonna go right into go. This is Gao, right? Yeah, Gao Mali. So not a long leg. And we get a damage roll on the landing. 6. So what is our... But it's a 2, so minor structural damage. Yes, this little stuff. We're okay. Now the question is... Oh, that could have been bad, though, because I just realized where we were. We were on a 20 block spot. That could have been bad for us. This light is very warm. All right. Now the question is, do we sleep? Because we... Okay, so we fuel there. 5 to make it there. We would have 5 die anyway. We would have to do a health check. Now, well, it's just time to push it. Well, we're gonna sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna fuel. Oh, a little extra fuel. Or a little slow fuel. So we're at midday, day 13. We are now in Gao. We're in Mali. Good to be in Mali. Alright, so let's go to Fort LeMay. Or if we can possibly get it to El Fashir. Who knows? Was El Fashir where it all started going downhill for us? Okay, so we have a 6 for takeoff. We're gonna just take the 2. We got another 2. We could use the wind if we wanted. Okay, so we'll do that. 2 with the wind. Another 2. A 4. We're in the wind. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to take that 4. I was seeing if we could go further and further, and it really, what ended up is we would land right at Fort LeMay. And I think that's the way to go. So we're going to roll for our landing. It's a 1. We buttered the landing on Fort LeMay. Alright, so now this could be where we try to sneak in a sleep. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be 8 past the health check, and then we'd have the 6 to go. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to push this one. We're not going to sleep. We've got El Fashir nearby, and we have Khartoum a little ways away. And Khartoum would be nice just in case we do get some sort of damage. So we're not sleeping. We're crazy. Let's fuel it up. Oh, and we slow fuel it. They're trying to get me. So the slow fuel. So we still have the 5 die. We take off with a 5, so we'll take as a 2. Another 2 with a 6. Land. And another 2. This was an actual 2, so we're actually going to go into Alpha Shear. And land. Oh, with a 5, so we're going to have to roll for some crash damage. 1, 2, or 3. It's a 5. On landing gear, damn it. So 5 with landing gear damage. Oh, this underbelly again. That darn underbelly. 1 damage at Alpha Shear. Alright, so we're going to sleep. I don't think we're going to repair, though. I think we're going to hold off to get to Cartoon. So we're going to just sleep because we have to. We're on, like, hour 26. So we'll sleep. Oh, and we roll a 6. Son of a goat. Press PR requirements. Die block 3 delay. But it was only a 3 block delay. That would lucked out there. So a regular sleep and then 3 block delay. Wonder if I messed that up earlier on one of these really long things. Should I have put the sleep? You'll let me know. Should I have put the sleep in and then, the 8 hours of sleep, then the 60 hours of delay? You'll have to let me know on that one. But I did put the 8 hours of sleep followed by the 6 hours of press. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we are going to take off with damage. We want to get to Cartoon, which is a 4 versus the 9 that I'm at now. We're at starting day 15. Just pray that we don't roll a 1 on this takeoff. One on the takeoff. We go nowhere. Okay, we roll the 3 there. So 1, 3. We are 3 spaces from Cartoon. However, we really don't want to roll a 3. Because we would then have to roll for damage. We roll a 4. That's great. We could actually roll it to get to the wind, but I think we're just going to land in Cartoon. That's where we want to go. Now we have to roll a 2, 3, or 4 for a decent landing. And it's a 1. Because... So let's roll for our landing damage. It's a 2, though. We luck out. Minor structural damage. 1, 3, 4 with the 1 for the landing. We are in Cartoon. And we are going to get some damage repair. So this is going to take 4 blocks. And times by 2, so 8 blocks. So repair 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that starts us off at midnight at day 16. We are back to 0 damage. We're halfway through our journey. We're on chart 6 here at Cartoon. So we're falling back. We're falling behind here. We're gonna need to either push or start doing something. But I think our next spot is my bad luck spot, Asab, because I have legitimately, well, my next two of these next spots are really bad for me. Asab in Ethiopia, because I've had food poisoning twice there, and Karachi, where I've missed this, stretch from Asab to Karachi. I've missed it twice and not made it. So we're gonna have fun. And our takeoff is a 3. You can tell. Have you learned that my room uh, shifts that way because the dice start shooting towards here? Oh wait, no, that is actually that 3 roll is for fuel. Okay, so get back. But our roll is a 3, so there we go. So the fuel went in, then 3, then a 6. We're gonna go for 2. It's a 1. We're gonna take the wind. Get that back. Roll a 5. Two. We need our 1. Anything but a 1 here. We got a 3. Okay, we'll take it. That'll get us into Asab. And let's see what our landing looks like. It's a 3. That's good enough. So we have landed in Asab. We will need to sleep because we just passed a health check, and we will not make it to Karachi by the next one. So we will sleep. A little restless night, but we're gonna have 12 hours of sleep. And we're gonna refuel. And we're fine. So here we go, day 17. It's still not sunrise yet, but we are going to Karachi. Again, for some reason this stretch is it's 11. So normally the 2 doesn't work, but this stretch has wiped me out a couple of times. Never on a stream though, so hopefully that continues. Now we roll a 5, so we're gonna take 2. Could I have taken the 5? Probably, but I feel we'll have another shot. It's a 1. Uh-oh. It's a 6. We're actually probably gonna... I don't know. We could take the 2 with the wind, but we're actually putting ourselves further away from Karachi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 puts us 2 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take that and we'll roll it for damage because we need it. All right, give me a 1 or a 2 here. Now we get a 4, so we got wing flap damage. But Karachi is a 4 block, so it's not bad. I don't like that my flaps are, a little damaged here. We got a... Okay, that's a 4. 4 is fine. We're going to land in Karachi. But we are going to have to land this with 1 damage, so only a 2, 3, 4 is going to work. It's a 2. We'll take it. That's some butter. So there we go. We have landed in Karachi. We have 1 damage, which we'll fix now. Dolph Ziggler gets knocked over by the die. It's 8 blocks. Well worth it to get over that little hump that I seem to never make it past. Is the Arabian Sea? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's move us over here. So we're now going to go over the mountains into Calcutta. If we can possibly make it to Akyab, Burma, we could. We also got Rangoon and Bangkok, but I think we'll probably just like purposely or just hopefully go to Calcutta. And we had a nice fuel one. Okay, let's go, kids. We're doing it. And we take off terribly with a 1. So we're flying low. It's a 2. It gets us in the air. Uh-oh. Another 1, but we'll take the wind to at least get our die back. We're really far out. We've got with 3 die to go. We'll take the 5, so we'll actually use that to get 2 away from Calcutta. We'll now have to roll for damage. Oh no, and we got an uh-oh. It is rudder wing 2 damage. Oh no. This could hurt us badly. Because we're still going to land this puppy. Okay, so we got the 5. That's going to get us... Is it going to get us there? Yes. It will get us there. Which is actually good, because with 2 damage, a 2 would not have worked. So we had to roll the 5 or 6 to get the 2. So we're in Calcutta. We just got to land with only a 3 or a 4. That's a good landing. We got the 3. Woo! Woohoo! Alright, so unfortunately, this is good where it's going to kind of... We got 2 there. We got the landing there. So here we are in Calcutta, but we now have to repair with 2 damage. We could repair 1 and then try to get to maybe Rangoon and then do it again. But we definitely have to repair something. We can't go 2. So let's see what the first die is going to do, and depending on that, we'll try to move forward. It's a 3, so we lose 12. And that's going to be it. We're going to go with 1 damage, try to get to Rangoon. The drama. Our fuel is fine. We are on day 9, or about to end day 19. And let's at least get to Rangoon, if not Bangkok. Okay, our takeoff is a 2 or a 4. We'll take the 2. 1, 2. Good start. You just want to give me a 4, I could get into Rangoon now. It goes 5, so that's going to be 2. We're 4 away from Bangkok, 2 away from Rangoon. And we roll a 1, which gives us nothing. So we're still 2 and 4 away with 1 die left. before we got the 2. So we're just gonna land in Rangoon, and we're gonna hopefully roll a 2, 3, or 4 here. We rolled a 3. The 3s are showing up when we need it. Okay, so now I could try to push with this 1 damage to Singapore, which is the site of our last demise. But I think we're going to repair. I mean, are we going to make this in 30 days? I don't know. Probably not, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Oh no, we have an uh-oh on sleep. No, not sleep, it's fuel. But it's a 1, moderate delay in fuel, mark 3 2-hour time blocks. We'll take that. You can, we'll go have some lunch. Actually, it's midnight, so no. So it's day 21. It's breakfast time. We are currently in Rangoon. That's a lot of stops. We got Bangkok here. We got Singapore. We got Bandung. We got Surabaya. So those are spots that we can try to get to. We're gonna leave that guy there. We're gonna take off with a 2. Good start. We got a 6, but we're gonna take a 2 and use the wind. We got a 5. So we'll go 2. Oh, that 1's gonna hurt. We got 1. Now we need a 3 just to get into Singapore. We got a 5. Okay, that wouldn't make us get in there. So let's go. We're going to take the 5, go into Singapore. We're going to roll for our damage. In-flight damage. It's a tail rudder issue. Not my rudder. 1 damage. We landed okay, though. We got the 2. So we have 1 damage. We land in Singapore. So again, I think pretty sure we'd have to go back to the video. I think that was as far as we got the last time. We still got 9 days to go. We do need to. We have a damage though. This is a 4, so it might be the time to do it. We're getting to a point, and it was a 1, so we only blocked 4 blocks off. So that was good. Now let's fuel. Fuel was fine. Alright, so we're starting day 22. And we're going, let's try to at least get to SJB. Surabaya. Now we roll a 6, so we'll take 2. Am I pushing, or am I not pushing? Am I being too much of a wimp with all these 2s? I don't know. But we're going. We're still alive. 1, 2. A 4. Okay, we don't want to do that. We don't want to stretch it. So we're going to land in Java and Sorobaja. Let's hope for no 5 or 6 on this landing. It's a 3. So we got a good landing. Now this one, we might want to skip the sleeping because we've only gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks without sleep. We'll go with 6th one for fueling, and there's the health check. So we can go the rest of the way. We can get ourselves to Kopang or Port Darwin before we have to check again. So that's what we're going to do. We'll fuel. Then we have another fuel issue. It is fuel shortage. Either fly with 4 fuel dye or take a 6 block delay. We have to get 7 spots, so I'm going to go for the 4 fuel dye. We're going to push it. I don't want to take that 6 block delay. We're already being delayed. Plus, it would ruin my factor of my sleep. So, my gamble on sleeping. So, let's go. 4 dye. 4 fuel dye versus the 5. So, we'll put that one. We got to get 7 spaces and 3 dye. It's a 3. Good die to have for right there. 1, 2, 3. Now, cool thing is, so we're 4 away. Cool thing is, if I screwed up and rolled a 1 right now, I got the wind. So at least we would still have a die. So let's go. And it's a 5. So we can take that as a 2. And we're only 2 away. Again, we're banking 5 out of 6 chance that we're not going to roll that 1 and crash land. So it's a 3. We'll take it. And we are in Kopang. Well, I shouldn't say. I almost said something with 1 roll to go. The landing roll. And of course, because I thought of it, yeah, we roll a 6. We're going to have a landing damage roll. Because I'm a moron and thought to myself, yeah, we got there with no damage. And we're going to have some underbelly damage. The problem is now we're in a spot where it's a 9 block. That we landed. So we're in 1 damage. KPG. Oh, but it's only going to get worse because we have Port Darwin, then we have Ley, Papua New Guinea, then the Howland Island. We have to take this 9 block, whether we want to or not, because we're not going to get another chance to have any damage until we get to Honolulu, if we get to Honolulu. And of course I roll a 6, so I think we might be done. No, I don't think we're done yet. Let's see. 54 blocks. 1, 2, and then 8. Well, we're going to go 2, 14, 26, 38, 50, and 4. Well, I hope you liked Kopang, because we spent about 5 days there. We still we're 1, 2, 3, 4 stops away, or 5. I mean, we got 5 days to do it. We got to go question is, can we stretch, if we extra fuel this, can we stretch it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 spaces to lay. Yeah, we're going to take the extra fuel. The question is, because if we extra fuel and we carry survival gear, we would carry survival gear. We would have to roll on takeoff damage for 1. So now we would have, if we, now there's a great job here because it actually answers my next question. If you take both survival gear and extra fuel, you will have to take damage rolls on 1, 5, and 6. Okay, I'm going to take the extra fuel. I'm not going to take the damage gear, or the life saving gear yet. We're going to try to go to, like, worst case, we know we can always turn back to Port Darwin. Our first roll is a 3. Oh no, actually that was our fuel roll, damn it. Because it was such a good roll. That was our fuel roll. Oh, but we rolled a 3 again. Okay. I could roll it. Is there a casino game where there's a 3? Like, I need to roll 3. Oh, but we roll the 3 there. And that's going to put a consecutive... Actually, no, that doesn't. It's 1, 2, 3 is our takeoff. Then 1, 2, 3 is our... But that does not count as consecutive 3s because the takeoff and the regular don't count together. It has to be 2 in-flight rolls. Okay, there's a 2. 1, 2. I need a... Give me a 4. Although a 3 would work to give me wind. A 4 would work to land. A 2 would be fine. We roll a 6. So we roll... That'll be a 2. And... Oh my goodness, we're going to have to crash land. Because we rolled a... Oh no, wait, we got a wind. Alright, we're going to wind. Which is actually more gambling. Because now we have to roll a 3. 3, 4, 5, or 6. And it's a 1 again! No! Alright, but the good thing is, the only thing that would be bad news would be a 1 here. Oh, I'm at 0 damage, by the way. Okay, our crash landing was a 2. That puts us right into lay, but we now have to roll the crash landing roll, which a 1 would be nice now. Now you could give me that 1. And nope, it's a 6, so we have to roll landing damage. Okay, so... Two was our crash land. Okay. So we are in lay. Okay, so we have to roll a landing damage. This would kill us. It wouldn't kill us, but a 4, 5, or 6 would be really hurting us now. Let's see. It's a 2. We're okay. We're going to get into lay with no damage. So we're just going to sleep and fuel. Sleep is fine. We got a 1. Perfect night's sleep at lay. Fuel is good. It's now 10 o'clock on 28. We're going for the Holland Island. We're going to put everything on. Survival gear and extra fuel. It's a 2. That's safe. No damage roll. But a 2 is... We need to move. Oscar. It's a 5. It will put us 12. We have to go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to roll for damage. One or two. It's a 4. We got damage. Wing flap. Okay, Oscar's legitimately just jumping. So we got 1 damage. So now a 1 does not work. And we roll a 1. No. So we go nowhere. It's a 2. Is it actually safer to go back? No. Because that would put us about 5 spaces away. Get us a high number. Oh, we got a 6. We're going to have to take it. What? Okay, so we got a 6. Well, let's see what our damage is. Oh, it's a nothing. That's that oil leak. That's no damage. So we're still at 1 damage, but we have to crash land. But we're 1 spot away, so we know we'll at least make it. Yep, we landed with a 1. So we made it to the Holland Island. The problem is going to be we do have to roll the crash land roll, and we are going to have to take a landing damage roll. So I didn't even need to roll it because with 1 damage, everything is a 1. So 1 crash roll. Oh, we lucked out. It's minor tire damage. So we are still in this, but we cannot fix our damage because the Holland Island does not have resources. It's a 24 block thing, and we have legitimately 25 blocks left. So we're gonna sleep, and then we're gonna take everything again. So we're gonna sleep. Oh, it's over because we just got a on sleep, and it is a procedural government red tape. Die times 6 blocks. If it's 4 blocks, it's 4 more. It's over. It's only 1. We're still alive. The problem is that's going to take 6 blocks. So if our refuel takes anything, and it takes 2, the Howland Islands was not nice to us. It could have been worse. Alright, we're starting with 1 damage. We're taking everything again. Because we're going from the Howland Islands to Honolulu. With just 17 blocks to go. Let's go, kids. It's a 1. We go nowhere. It's a 2. It's a 6. We gotta push. And our roll, oh good, our roll is a engine vibration. Bad in NASCAR, fine in this. We still go on. We are now 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away from Honolulu. We roll a 3, which is going to put us into the wind. So we're 3 spaces from Honolulu. Actually, no. Yes, 3 spaces from Honolulu. And we roll a 3, which is good and bad, because it'll get us into Honolulu. But we have to roll a damage roll because we rolled consecutive 3s. But it's a 2. That engine vibration just vibrating a little more. So let's go to the landing. It's a 3. The landing is good. And now we have some questions here. Do we gamble? Because if we, well, let's see. If we sleep and it goes 4, we can't do damage even with the 4. Because if we roll 2, or if we roll 3 or more, it's over. We run out of time. If we sleep, we've got 1, 2. Say we sleep and we fuel fine, we'll have 6 spaces left. We'll have enough to do it. Do we not sleep though? We got 1, 2, 3. We'll have to health check. I think we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna fuel. We're gonna go for it. Our sleep is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our fuel is good. We have 12 hours to get there. We are going to put all the dice in. We're not gonna go for survival gear because the 1 doesn't even really play into effect because hopefully space it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We need the extra die. Survival gear really doesn't matter because 1 doesn't really affect us anyway. So we'd just be giving ourselves the opportunity to get damaged. So let's just go. No survival gear. We're all or nothing right here. We take off with a 2, so everything is okay, but we're still a long way away. We got a 5. We're pushing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll for in-flight damage. Oh, it's an engine damage. We are going to 2 now. So right now, only a 3, 4, 5, or 6 is going to move us forward. We're 8 spots away. With 4 die to go. We got a 3. We could wind it, but we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away. 3 die. It's a 6. We're going to take it. Do we do it? Because we could use the 6 to put it to 2, but then we'd have to get a 3. I think we just go and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're in Oakland. Let's see what our roll is for in-flight damage. It is... Wow, we lucked out so much. It is an oil leak. We are here. Now. We have to land. Now, landing is only a 3 and a 4. It's a 1, so we have some damage, but that's okay. Because we've basically landed. Landing is a minor tail rudder wing issue. No damage. We did it! We did it! We did it! We made it across the globe. We made it around the world, everyone. Great job. It can be done. We did it with 2 hours to spare. Now, again, we'll have to see. The simple answer is we made it around the world. Did we make it around the world for the $100,000? That's going to be if somebody watches this who does the rule on that one, where my 60 plus hours, did I not add the 4 hours of sleep before that? That's going to be the question. But we made it. So now, do I get my 100 grand? That's the question. All right, let's go to the main page. If I can find it. Geez, I even have my glasses on. There we go. We made it around the world, kids. Yes. Awesome job. Big fist bump to everybody. We somehow survived. That was awesome. So that's why I love this game so much. When you lose, there's a story that it's always fun to tell the story about how, this happened, that happened. We told a few in this one. And then when you actually do it, it's so good. So again, even if it didn't make it in the time frame, that'll be a judgment call. But that's awesome. We made it. So I want to thank everybody. Hold on. Let's do it right. Wow, these are very fogged up right now. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you all for keeping Tuesday Night Play going. And we will be back with another video very soon. And thank you again to Velo for that awesome thumbnail that you see when you click on the game or click on the video. And those of you who want to enjoy this awesome game, Aviatrix 37. Oh, sorry, I can't see. My glasses are not on. But head over to the Play Now site. I'll again put the link in the description below. All right, till next time, if I can hit the record stop button, have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.